So that is another important thing that you can look into. Followed by that, if you want, you can also change. You can remove substratum, and you can also remove token. So that is how your Syntropy price analysis for the daily price data will show up. Let's click on that. Move to, yeah, you can go. You can also select these axes out here. Fine, this is what we have for the line data that we are seeing here. Let's select dates. So if you select dates, again, all of these will come up over here. I don't need this, so I'm going to delete it. So if you select this, click on this, and you can select remove. That particular is a visual is deleted. After this, let's take something more. Instead of day, I'll select monthly data. Let us select monthly data. So I'm deleting the daily, quarterly, and yearly data. I'm selecting only the monthly data. As for Syntropy, let us also take token, substratum, and obite. The obite will take everyone else out. This is the monthly price movement for all the Bitcoins that are available. So what I'll do is I'm taking this out here, minimizing them. You can also minimize this. What do we see here? Well, we can see that how do you perform your analysis typically? For the month until the month of Feb, it was stable, but since the month of Feb, we saw a spike, a higher spike on substratum, and this one is what Syntropy. But then a token was relatively stable. Substratum spike fell hugely and it stabilized in the month of June. And again, we are seeing an increase out here from the month of November, in the month of November. This is how your analysis you can perform, really. This is how you create your line graph. That apart, what more can we look into? Yeah, we already worked on views, we have built visualizations, we are working on, we worked on formatting, build visualizations, assigned fields on canvas. Right, so most of this is being covered. Let us save this file. I'll rename this page as what? We are renaming this as Bitcoin's price movement into bracket. So that's the monthly price movement. And let us also create. Now what I'll do is I'm keeping this aside here and I'm adding another visual out here on the same page. That's something that I was supposed to show you in the previous example. Let us come back here on, let's select this line chart. So that is showing up over here. You can drag this and drop it. So I'm putting it over here somewhere. That is for monthly. Wait, let's rename this, not monthly. I'll just keep it as price movements. Bitcoins price movements. Now this we intend to plot for what? The daily price data. Okay, so let's select date, Syntropy, token, and substratum, right? So I'm selecting Syntropy, substratum, Syntropy, and token. These three are here on the x-axis. That was for monthly data. I would like to select the daily, quarterly data. Let's select quarterly data. So I'm deleting yearly. I'm selecting, deleting monthly. Let's also delete the daily. So that is your quarterly data that we are seeing here for the first, second, and the third quarter. Let us go to the focus mode here. Quarters that are being shown over here, and these are the different prices that are being shown out here. Out here it is showing anyways that it's quarterly price data. Now, if I want, I can add a text over here. So I'm going to add text box. Oops, not here. Okay, we cannot add it over here individually. We'll have to add it. Let's come here and remove it. What I'll do is stretch this down here. This can be moved slightly on this side, and this can also be stretched here. So okay, you can do the formatting part out here. Accommodate as many of these we all want. What text do we want to add here? We can add a text box here. You can provide the font size and font type here. 2024. Let's put it 24. What is this? Price. Points price movement analysis for monthly data. Obviously, we can see here this is too small in terms of the font. So we'll increase the font, don't worry. So I'll select this. I'll come and select on the font size. Let's select 24. This is how your file overall looks and appears to be typed. And I'm going to save this. We are not saved as. Save as what? Price movements. Bit. Price movement. Bitcoin's price movements. Provide the names also. Okay, let's do it. These are the Bitcoin names, of course, and I click save. This is what we have. That apart, what more can we look into out here? I guess that is going to be enough for you all for the day. So I think this is all that we can do. Let's do one thing. These are the returns calculations. So let's go to the returns calculations also. Let us quickly open a new page and see if we can include your returns. When you select this, it will show you the default visualization as a bar chart only. You may have to change. You can yourself change this to the line chart, even the area chart if you want. So that is how your area chart will look like. And if you want to change it to the line chart, that is how your line chart will appear. Right, so let us take this. We'll select the daily data, year, quarter, month. This is what returns price movement. So I'm renaming this page as the returns Bitcoins, or the returns price graph returns. So these are the returns value. How do we calculate the returns value? Well, we took today's price minus yesterday's price and divided it by yesterday's price. So that is how we got this. And let's come here and see if we can do some bit of formatting here for you all. Okay, there are no filters that we need to add any further. Okay, let's format the visual if you want. Let's see what can be formatted. These are the visualizations that are visualization formats that are available. If you want to add, we can add the grid lines. Here's what dotted, we can make it dashed. There's not change out here though. X-axis is on, yes. Y-axis is also on. No, they were off. Okay, initially they were on, we switched it off. Fine, this is what we have. For the legend also it is on. We have selected the legend. You can change the legend position from top left to the center. Top center. Okay, so that will come here. And the title can also be, the text title is what? Let's change the text title. It has taken a default title. Bitcoins returns. That is how you can. Yeah, so out here you have added the title also, that is evident here. The text is what? The text size is 10. We can increase it to what? 4. Yeah, that looks bigger. And this can be, no, that's way too bigger. So we'll reduce this to say 20. Have white here. So, okay, that is also not a problem. This is how you'll be doing your report formatting. The text out here is what? I don't want this text. So I'm deleting this text. That is gone out there. And header icons. Retain the header icons, alternative text. No, we don't want any alternative text either. The tooltips and all that properties also, I'm leaving it as is. If you click on advanced options for properties, these are the options that will pop up, that will come up. So I'm closing this one as well. Yeah, you can reset all the settings to default that we don't want to happen. And what do you have here? Further analysis, add further analysis to your visual. You can do that. Constant line, minimum line, average line, max line, and all. Let's select average line. Apply settings, add a line. Yeah, so you can see here, this is the average line, the dotted average line that we are seeing here. Okay, these are some of the things that you can do. Now, this is all that we have as far as is concerned.